I'm so sorry about that. So this is I'm gonna have to, I thought I posted, I'm gonna have to post it back to back. So I'm sorry about that. But I just don't like this phone. This is not the phone for me. So if the phone won't fit, you must have quit. So again, keep your opinions to yourself, however you feel about anything. I didn't understand that. I had some very strong opinions on mothering the last time I was on YouTube. And again, that put me on the radar because if people hear that you have a very loving and opinion of mothering and grandmothering that involves longevity, that can put you on the radar. And again, these people only want to recruit you because you have a unique perspective. They don't care anything about you. These are the people who destroy your life but would have you to come in and love them and love their children. No one, remember, Dr. Martin Luther King said, a man cannot ride your back unless it's bent. So a lot of you are going to get your backs rolled today. I'm sorry. I'm going all in. A lot of you are going to be dealing with women today who don't care anything about you. A lot of you are going to be dealing with women who are jealous. They have worked against you. I'm just being honest. I don't want to ruin your Mother's Day. If you feel this is negative, please cut this off. And that's something I've been wanting to say. Whenever you feel uncomfortable with anything someone is saying, just walk away, beginning with anyone, especially me. Do not subscribe to my channel. Subscribing to my channel could put you on the radar for bullying. Don't do it. Okay, so a lot of you have had bad things that happen to you in your life, and you are not aware that it was your mother, your sisters who did this to you. And but again, many things are being revealed on this planet, and you're going to be hurt. Your heart is going to be broken. Okay. And so you're going to take your mother to Papados today, but your mother may be responsible for the demise of everything. If you're sleeping on the street, she may be behind that. Okay, but don't worry, she'll make sure that she sends a styrofoam plate lunch for you because after all, she's a mother, right? Okay, so last night I said I was going to do a very quick video about my life and because every decade of my life, just like you, I've been given some type of philosophy or scripture why I should enjoy being disrespected, humiliated, hurt, molested in every single way. And it's hilarious. And the more I thought about it a few months ago, and I thought, well, it's okay to share this. So when I was a child, when my abuse began as a child. So here comes the religious community, and here comes my so-called mother with this excuse: "You're born into sin." so, so I lived with that until I was a teenager, and then abuse in high school, abuse in college, and so you go back to your mother, you go back to the religious community, in this world the devil is busy. Okay, so I live with that. And then you get older and you get married, and then your abuse takes on a more holy matrimonial face. So you take on this, so you begin to be abused in your marriage and by your children. And if you are able to share that, this is what they say: well, the devil don't like marriage now. Now, now when you live for God, and so when you get married now, the devil gets busy against these marriages. And so, yeah, you take that and you take your black eyes and you go to Piccadilly, and you have their very delicious carrot souffle, and you comfort yourself with that, with that religious philosophy. Okay. And then when you get older, a little bit older, one excuse, maybe going into your 30s. I don't know. And so, And so this is another excuse that you get. Well, now now we all go through something now. We all go through something, and honey, I'm telling you the truth. If you're a child of God, and so you get drunk with that, and so then you get other things too that they like to campaign to you, other reasons which I find hilarious, which I choose not to talk about, but if you enter your 50s, one thing may be, well, nothing lasts forever. Well, goddamn, I've been abused for 50 years. So, I've done a 50-year sentence and have no idea why, what I'm guilty of. I have no idea who I'm doing time for. And again, I told you before, it is normal between, I don't know, 35 to 50. You'll want to know, well, why was I born? How did I get here? Why do I go through these horrible things? And I'm telling you, everywhere you turn, people are going to lie to you. They're going to take your money. You will never know. Okay? And so if you're listening to me, right now is for a reason. Your preacher's gonna lie to you about why you was born. The Bible is so complex, you won't really find the answer. I mean, you can pray, but you can go to a psychic, medium, spiritualist. You can get on YouTube. Okay, and so as long as you're willing to seek, as long as you're willing to seek, you're always subject to being deceived. Now, I want you to really think about what I just said to you. I'm going to give you 10 seconds. That which you seek will always leave you subject to deception. Am I wise? Absolutely not. I'm not wise. Mm-mm. Only people over 80 or 90 are wise. Marry someone over 80 because they've been on this earth. They know. They've been through everything. People under 80 aren't wise. Just shooting in the dark. we just we try to figure stuff out shooting in the dark. We're not wise. Anyone who thinks anyone under 80 is wise is nothing but a fool. All right, so and if you and I want you to just laugh as you listen to this video, and I want you to think about all the reasons you have been given as to why you have suffered. I've said it before, I've said it again. It's always the people who love you and who tell you that they love you, who will humiliate you and make your life difficult. Every single time. It's amazing. People who hate you don't do as much damage as people who love you. I want you to take about 20 seconds and think about what I just said to you. Okay, so again, I have no wisdom above anyone else. So I'm near the AU Center. Um, there are many, 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 many women who are going to graduate Spelman in May. These women are just game changers. I don't have their skills. Maybe you don't either, but we're not jealous of them. We lend them our support, but these are women who are going to go into the workplace commanding $100,000. And so again, game changers, um, especially women. I love you, women game changers. All right, so that's it. I just wanted to do a really quick video on every reason why I've been told to suffer for 50 years. And so, target individuals, I want you to be encouraged. Okay, anyone who betrayed you, just leave them alone. Just keep going on with your life. Sleep on the sidewalk. They'll come to regret it. Don't worry about it. And even when they do, don't rub it in their face. You and I, we take the higher road, okay? Don't worry about it. As I'm talking to you now, I am covered in ant bites, but I don't ever say anything. Don't worry about it. Just keep going on. There's nothing wrong with you or me. This has nothing to do with color of skin. It has nothing to do with gender. They are releasing bullies just on certain people. Because again, they have nothing else to do, and they're not willing to do self-work. And bullies are very lazy people, and stay out of their way, especially if they're cruel, because you're probably not dealing with a human. And if you think that you can fight some of these beings out here, you're only fooling. You are a fool. You are a Mother's Day fool, 4th of July fool, Christmas fool. There are people who operate at a level of cruelty, and they sleep at night. And if you think that you can fight them, there's probably more hope in them than there is in you. I keep telling you all to stay out of their way. My grandmother would say, give it to God, and she's right. All right, so I have to be quiet. I have a roommate, I guess, and so hopefully they're prepping me to get my procedure done today so I can go on with my life. Find a good homeless community to go into. If you're a woman, there are homeless female communities that you can go into. And these women are very resourceful. They've probably been on the streets forever. They can tell you where to get something to eat, where to get your hygiene, where to get a shower, because they live that life. They're about that life. Okay, they're not afraid to sleep outside anymore. They've grown beyond that, and it is very scary when you've never done that. Listen, I know it, but there are women, they've been doing this for a long time. And those are the women that, if you're on the streets, you need to try to make friends with these women. They could be your best friend on the street, and that's a fact. You make friends everywhere else you go, in your churches and on your jobs and at the gym. And so, again, I'm thinking about a woman I saw the other day who had this makeshift house out of wood and cardboard and trash bags. And I think about this woman every day. This woman has a story to tell. And so when the time is right, I'm going to approach her. But I also get the feeling that when it comes to being on the streets in Atlanta, that she ain't no jokey joke. She was standing outside of her makeshift house, and she just looked like she know everything about being homeless. So, you can approach someone and ask them. If they don't want to deal with you, respect that and walk off. All right, so happy Mother's Day. Some of you have had some shady mothers. It happens. That don't mean we have to live shady, right? The things people do to us, we don't have to default to barbaric behavior, right? Do people control us that much? Do they? They treat us bad, so we treat ourselves bad. We treat others bad. We don't give people that much control over us, do we? I mean, I don't know. Okay? Target individuals. Not only do I love you, I care about you. I care about you so very much. Be blessed and be encouraged. Okay? Do no harm. Do no harm. And cut me off and go listen to some other target individuals who know far more than what I know. All right. Bye. And talk to you later, alligator.